Now for this next exercise, I'm going to make use of this grid setup. Just a quick recap how to set up your grid because it's part of your model space workspace setup. My X spacing is set up, my Y spacing is set up, display grid is switched on, and as you can see I made use of a border. So I'm going to say OK, and as you can see it displays the grid and it's getting controlled at the bottom in your status bar. I can still switch it off or on and my grid snap remains on. So the command I'm going to talk about is a mechanical command. So if I go to application, mechanical, mech draw, we go to flange pipe. So if I click on the command, now up to here, everything was the same up to Caddie 26. Your pen colors, your pipe diameter, draw flanges, use opaques, draw flanges as polylines. So you're going to say, okay, Caddie asks us indicate first point. So I'm going to zoom in, indicate first point, next point. So here comes the new enhancement in Caddie 27. Previously, up to Caddie 26, Caddie prompt for the radius at each node. So if I'm going to set it to 500 and I'm going to say, okay, Caddie, now indicate the next point. Caddie comes up with a dialog and it asks you, would you like to change the bend radius or if you want to remain the same, you're going to say okay, indicate next point, you say okay and next point. So now to Caddie 27 is that I can switch off prompt for radius at each node. So all that it means is that if I'm going to make use of the command, indicate first point, next point, I'm going to set my bend radius to 1000 and then I'm going to switch off, don't prompt at each node. So I'm going to say okay, indicate next one, next one, next one, next one. So what that means is, as you can see the difference, the first node was set to 500 the bend radius, the second one was to 1000, and all I had to do is just indicate the next point. So if I go back to the command, just to recap on the opaque, is that the advantage of using the opaque is that if I say okay, Caddie will ask us to indicate the start point, indicate the next point, 1000 for the radius I'm happy with the bend radius, carry on to the next one and the next one. Now what I want to show you is, if you look carefully, you will see that the last pipe system I've drawn is actually on top of the previous one because I'm making use of the opaque option.